Often I've seen people struggle when trying to get into Dungeons & Dragons. New players tend to get overwhelmed whenever they see this myth for a character sheet. I am here today to help you understand what this actually means. Hello everybody, my name is Lucas. I'm the Dungeon Master for Unravel D&D 5e Livestream right here on YouTube, and today I'm going to help you to build a character for D&D 5e. In just a few videos I'm going to try and explain exactly what everything means on the D&D 5e character sheet. Creating a character with an intricate backstory and a purpose is a whole other thing. That's not what we're going to be getting into today. What I'd like to do whenever I'm creating a character that doesn't necessarily have a backstory yet is try to figure out what class I would like to play. This is very important for new players to see what kind of role you will fill in the party. A class can be considered a character's profession. Today I'm only going to give a short explanation of what every class means, and you should definitely look into it more before committing and possibly disappointing yourself. Do you want to play tank, damage, support, or healer? Of course, any class can be mixed and matched to fit any type of role, but normally classes are built to fit a certain stereotype. Any of these classes don't necessarily mean that your character has to be fitting those stereotypes, although they do tend to fill certain roles within a party. To simply summarize what every class does, do you like to get angry? A lot? Then a barbarian might be the pick for you. As a barbarian, you probably have the highest HP count in the party, meaning that you can take the most hits, but using your incredible strength, you also deal out one of the most damages within the party. If you really want to play the classic tank, this is the way to go. You can also play as a bard, a musical magician using your dashing personality to inspire your allies while flinging your spells around, mostly as a support caster. You will spend most of your time buffing your allies to heights they could never achieve without you. You can also try serving a god in the hope that they believe more in you than my parents do in me. You can try being a cleric, the classic healer that is expected to keep the party alive. A cleric can certainly be played as a holy warrior sent by the gods, although the class does lend itself better to trying to keep your party alive and in the fight. Expect a lot of puppy-eyed looks whenever your friends start begging you for that little health boost. Do you love nature, or are you just a hippie or a member of PETA? Then a druid might be the thing for you. As somebody that gave themselves completely to nature, you are the one that gets the ability to transform into different types of animals, actually getting the abilities those animals would have. Druids are also spellcasters. They can fill any number of roles from tanks to healers. Do note that druids are notoriously one of the hardest classes to play before getting into this one. There's a lot of spell casting and changing into animals, giving you different statistics, which makes it hard to play. Although, if done right, it can be a lot of fun. Do you just want to kick bubblegum and eat ass? Then a fighter might be the best choice for you, using your skill with the blade rather than your brute force to take down your enemies. Fighters allow someone to use almost anything in combat. Whether it might be your mighty greatsword or the arm of the guy you just killed, fighters are the perfect class for someone that can choose whatever they want to crack skulls with. If you want to be like the Avatar, no, not that one, you might want to be playing a monk. A monk is someone that uses their speed and agility rather than strength in their fights. They also rely on their other senses to aid them in combat, as well as out of combat. Monks are quick, and their individual attacks might not do that much, but monks get a lot of attacks. Do you want to be that holy warrior that spreads around the word of your god to all those uncultured swines out there? Then you might want to pick up the paladin class. A paladin is the best combination between the cleric and fighter classes, harnessing the power of your god to enhance your fighting abilities and smite down all the heathens that come across your path. Do you want to be Legolas? Of course you do. If you do, you might want to be picking up the ranger class. These people are so in touch with nature in the same way that a druid is, but at the same time they are fighters that know what they're doing. This class is mostly known for their underwhelming abilities, and if you don't want to be disappointed, you might want to look at other classes to see if you can mix and match them in such a way to still play the character you want to play, but not be disappointed. Are your parents dead, and have you had to live on the streets your entire life? I'm sorry to break it to you, but you are a rogue. All jokes aside, a rogue is the sneaky person within the adventuring party. These people use the shadows for their advantage, dealing tons of damage to people that didn't see it coming. If you want to play a thief type character, this is probably the class for you. Have you always wanted to have magic flow through your veins, like Coke does through mine? Then you might want to play a sorcerer. A sorcerer is a wizard that, instead of going to Hogwarts to learn their magic, just started randomly shooting it from their fingers. A sorcerer is a magic user that gets their magic from their lineage. They use their experience with a few spells they know very well to be a powerful foe on the battlefield. Are your parents ordinary, but you still don't feel like going to school for magic? Don't worry, there's still a way you can use it. A warlock is someone who made a deal with an otherworldly entity to give them magical powers. Everybody likes free shit, right? Just don't forget to please your magical sugar daddy before he takes away your magical abilities and you still have to go to school. Are you someone that's fine with going to school for their magic? Then congratulations, you are a wizard. As a wizard, you have a wide variety of spells. Anything from a magical hand that can just go grab the remote that's out of reach, to a fireball that you can use to explode an entire house. wizards can do almost anything. They are known as the ultimate glass cannon though, doing tons of damage but not being that hardy, so you might go down in the fight really quickly. Although if you play it smart, you might just stand 120 feet away while casting that fireball on those few goblins over there. You can also choose to believe in science, rather than all that magic shit, and if you do, my friend, you are an artificer. These clever blades use their intellect to imbue items with magical properties to make them do their work for them. You can play almost anything in this class, anything from a magical tinkerer that makes small clockwork devices, to an alchemist that brews different kinds of potions with strange effects. If any of these classes sound like something you would like to play, great, go look them up online or in one of the rulebooks to see a bit more detail than what I've given you here today, and post down in the comments below which one's your favorite. Next time we're going to be taking the next step in character creation for D&D 5e, choosing your character's race. You don't always have to play a human, you know. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and I hope I will see you back next time when we're going to be taking that next step. Until then, good day and goodbye.